Through the years, many others have taken the opportunity to peddle their goods for free at the SRHZ. However, the activities of the SRHZ have resulted in disamenities, such as the obstruction of roads and the storage of goods in surrounding areas, including the nearby drains and housing estate, posing risks to public health and incurring additional public resources to upkeep the public areas.
是有人还是政府说我们这个市场好像不整齐啦，很垃圾啦，很不干净啊，怎么样？这个是政府造成的，不是我们的贪造成的。为什么呢？你们有些人在这边，有没有看到政府人员来这边打理？没有，完全没有政府人打理，就是这个垃圾跟那个白鸟不大好。 就是要政府人来打理，因为我们有一个工会，我们的工会人看到不可以，我们工会人去讲他们，垃圾不可以这样掉。他们对我们工会的人怎么讲？政府不管，你们工会的人管什么？这样叫我们怎么样去处理呢？应该有一个市场，你们政府要放一个垃圾桶，大个的，在那个外面那个小个的垃圾桶旁边。 还有叫一个政府人员来管理这个，谁有放垃圾不要清洁的，你可以给他罚款，他们才会做到干净。这个干净，人家是一直讲，就是政府造成，不是我们要做的。上个礼拜，我有碰到 MEA 的人是在场这边来看。 我有跟他讲，你看外面那些垃圾放到一大堆，人家不可以parking，为什么你们不要去讲他呢？还什么事情都算到我们这个里面，全部的这个贪的人的身上呢？因为他们是一档不收息，都关系我们全部人，这个是很不对的。 就是说，你们 MEA 要去跟他们讲，垃圾不可以放在那个停车场那边。停车场的市场也会 complain 我们说，垃圾放在他们的车不可以放。
We note that there are calls, including a petition presented earlier by the member, Mr. Dr Amy Khor, for the SRHZ to be relocated. Indeed, SRHZ users who wish to continue their trade can do so at appropriate venues, such as hawker centres, where there are better facilities and necessary amenities for users to conduct their businesses, or at existing flea markets, where these activities can be properly managed. This is similar to how street hawkers in the past have moved on to purpose-built hawker centres and markets. Users may also take advantage of the opportunities that these new business locations present. For example, Madam Tam Kuo Mei, who was featured in the news recently, took the opportunity when she moved to a lock-up stall at a hawker centre to expand her offerings to include new goods, which she can sell at all times and not be exposed to the weather elements.
这边写什么？在巴萨没有生意，巴萨摊没有他很担心，要怎么样下去道歉所以呢，政府分配那个摊位，对不对？
Over the past few months, the NEA has been working with the Ministry of Social and Family Development, MSF, the Workforce Singapore, and Central Singapore CDC to proactively engage the SRHZ users on-site as well as off-site to offer various forms of assistance after the closure of the site.
有的老人家以为误会，哇，政府来帮忙要，以为是有帮忙。
所以他们同意是说被帮忙嘛？对，不是说同意。
不是同意不，他们是以为有的帮忙，可是他没有跟他们讲去多少钱，帮什么，你们可以不可以做那个，对不对？这样还分全部散呢，这边给你，那边给你，这边给你呢。 你说你这样来讲啊，等于那你是帮忙不是帮忙？一句钱都不敢讲。你是要钱就是要钱，你说讲优惠他们11个啊，一年不用钱了、可是你说帮忙那边啊，那边是多，你要是跟人家讲，人家才有同意嘛，对不对？你没有，你说帮忙嘞，
租金多少
啊？没有，他只是说帮忙而已，帮忙。可是我就问他，后来他一个答案说他也不知道。
Besides assistance with getting stalls at hawker centres and flea markets, the WSG has been providing job placement assistance to the SRHZ users who wish to seek employment. The MSF and the Central Singapore CDC have also been actively helping those who require financial assistance to get financial help through the ComCare scheme and other schemes. So far, 18 out of the 23 individuals who applied for financial assistance are assessed to be eligible and have received financial assistance. For example, one of them is a 61-year-old man who is receiving assistance while he makes a transition to his new job as a cleaner at a primary school. All in, the agencies have engaged about 200 users of the SRHZ, most of whom are between the ages of 40 and 65. All SRHZ users who are in need of help and have come forward are being assisted. More than 60 of them are now receiving some form of government assistance, including those who have been allocated stalls. Another 70 or so had earlier indicated interest to receive assistance. However, they have not yet come forward to apply, as many of them have indicated that they will decide on their future plans only after the closure of the SRHZ.
我不想帮啦，因为怎样我们在这边这样久了，对不对？虽然我们有年纪了，对不对？做一点我们又不会说没有东西做，我们呆也是会。人老了，我跟你讲，做久就会痴呆了。像我们这边又没有靠政府拿什么钱了，对不对？我们自己的。像新加坡现在啊，每年都裁员，你这边还要政府裁我们呢？变成政府来裁我们呢？不是给我们生活，可以给我们裁我们。希望政府呢可以帮忙我们这边的老人家一个地方，给我们一起在那边生活。
Ask if the ministry would still consider the relocation plans that actually the grassroots community has actually presented. In fact, they have this thing called the Robinson Petang 2.0, where they have actually suggested alternative sites and including how to manage the disamenities. I think it's important to know that what happened here in Sungei Road is that it is a placemaking that is very, very genuine and real. And by removing it, actually, we're actually taking away that placemaking possibility. If it is something that is already grounds up and alive, why take it away? Why not have a relocation, put them there, and at the same time manage the disamenities, which I think is something that we can do.
I think we understand that the SRHZ hold fond memories for a number of Singaporeans. And in fact, because of that, we have got NHB to do research as well as documentation and put this up together with a virtual tour on their heritage portal. SRHZ used to be a place where you could find very unique antiques, knickknacks and so on. But I think over time, the nature of the site has changed, both in terms of the profile of the users of the site as well as the buyers and the type of goods sold. So in fact, if you go to the SHRZ now, the most common type of goods sold there, and not necessarily second-hand goods, but including second-hand goods, will be clothes, watches, handphone covers, cables, as well as shoes. Goods that are not unique to or only sold at the SRHZ. In fact, you can find it in neighborhood shops too. And indeed, the sale of second-hand goods is not limited to the SRHZ. There are already existing avenues where such goods are sold, say in the flea markets, existing flea markets, which are actually ground-up initiatives also from the community mostly. and also online. So in view of that, for those SRH Act users who want to continue to ply the trade, we are offering them relocation alternatives, concrete relocation alternatives, either in lock-up stores in the hawker centers and markets, or at existing flea markets where the goods sold are not incompatible to what the SRH Act users wants to sell.
这种东西晚上买，我觉得不恰当啊，因为我们这边卖的东西哦，都是那些老人家哦，晚上他们就是不是牺牲了睡觉的时间哦，到处去捡那些旧东西嘛。那么捡那些旧东西，他也不懂，有些东西是会不会是很值钱还是怎么样？他捡了，他第二天呢，他就拿来这边卖。拿来这边卖，他也不知道它的价值是好还是不好的。那么就是买的人哦，他们有眼光的人哦，他们就可以在这些沙石里面找到那些好的宝石啊，那些东西。要是你网上的东西是人家已经知道它的价值了，他们已经标明那个价钱是多少，肯定升什么了。他那个东西是已经公开了它的价值啊，每个人都知道了。不像这边哦，这边你要是有眼光、有运气，你可以捡到很多的宝啊。所以我觉得我们这边卖东西的性质啊，和那些网上卖的东西，真的是天渊之别啊，根本没有得比的。
现在政府说我们芥酸桥不刺激的市场了。现在我来向公众介绍我们芥酸桥还有意义的，还有值钱的东西。你看我们现在摆的东西，都是收藏家最近收藏的。为什么最近他有在这个芥酸桥收藏这些东西呢？这个是你去在那个百货公司啊、古董店啊、商店啊，都买不到这种东西。只是要来芥酸桥这个垃圾的地方来看，才有这个东西。你看这个裤带，应该新加坡人每一个都会知道这个裤带是什么，是以前那个牛兄绑的那个沙龙哦，绑沙龙的哦，那个沙龙怕它掉下来，他就要绑这个裤带哦。这个裤带是银的嘞，你要知道这个裤带是银的。这个现在在市面上也是很少找得到这个裤带了哦。这个裤带也是很值钱。这个包包是现在的人家放钱的钱包哦。他们以前好像有钱人才有本事带一个这个包包的，里面他们可以放。钱啊、钱币啊，什么都可以放的。你不要看这个银的包包没有，这个银的包包以前是在美国过来的，这个是美国的做的那个银包包哦，这个是可以，也是属于整百年的历史了。这个包包哦，还有。新加坡做的有一个钩新加坡的银比较美哦，这个也是新加坡做的包包，这个也是有整70多年、80年的包包哦。这个在市面上我看找不到第二个，很难找到哦。这个所以这些都全部是外面找不到的古董哦，全部是银的。金的哦，就是宝。你看这个，如果丢在垃圾那边，政府不正视，这个不是去火化场变成垃圾去火化，没有了。改次要找古董，要找什么都没有了，火化去了。所以政府要正视，要留住新加坡有些文化。手工艺品要留住不要给它浪费，给火化场火化去，全部都没有古董了。 收藏家也没有东西收藏了，收藏家没有理由去商店去买那些东西来收藏了，也是要来垃圾堆这边旧货的这边来找，才有真正的好货请不相信政府可以派人来调查在市面上的那些人是不是真正的那个环保货就是在我们的旧货市场，所以我们新加坡不能够没有这个旧货市场，所以希望政府考虑一下，再让一个地方给我们继续下去，给那个收藏家有个地方去在环保去找东西环保谢谢。